Hello, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, intuitive messenger, and author, and this is the August 2024 Numerology Reading and Energy Forecast for Life Path 3. This is the August 2024 Numerology Reading and Energy Forecast for Life Path 3. So welcome, Life Path 3. I'm so happy you're here. So I've already pulled the cards and confirmed with Spirit that I have the right cards for you. Spirit has me using a new deck today. This is the Sacred She Tarot. Beautiful, beautiful deck. And also has me using a new Oracle deck, which is the Archangel Metatron Self Mastery Oracle by Amanda Ellis. Another very, very beautiful deck. So first, Spirit wanted me to let you know that you're being encouraged to begin to pull your own cards for the month, for your month. So Spirit is basically, I received a message as I was preparing today that Spirit wants us to individually begin to cultivate our own relationship with our own intuition. And so that can just be pulling a card for your month and just, writing down your impressions, interpretations, or the things that come to you. And so Spirit wanted me to share that with you. And that this will be a good way for you to begin to, tap in and work with your own intuitive voice. You don't have to be a tarot reader. You don't have to be, a psychic or any of that other stuff. Unless that's something you feel calling towards. But I just feel like everyone should know how to work with their own inner guidance in the most basic ways, and pulling a card for yourself for the month can be a way for you to work with yourself in a very minimalistic way. And it can be very transformative and healing because it can teach you how to work with your own intuition and your own internal guidance, which we all have. So Spirit wanted me to share that message with you today. And the other thing is that, remember, nothing I say in these cards is meant to override your own personal judgment, your own intuition, your own sovereignty, and your own free will. This is not about prediction or fortune telling. Okay, so we're going to begin. And the first card we have for you here is the, love. Two candles becoming one. How nice. Lovely. Life Path 3. The next card we have for you is competition. Okay. Something about pairs is happening for you, Life Path 3. Okay. Then we have exploration. Then we have transitioning. Interesting. This card is a little odd looking, but I think it's interesting. So it's basically talking about birth and death. Okay. So this must be the death card in the Rider-Waite. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me just confirm. Yep. Okay. So transformation is here. Okay. Ooh, and then triumph. Very interesting cards for you. And it's so interesting. Like every time I've done one of these, like the cards for one were completely different, the cards for two were completely different, and now your cards are completely different. And then the card we have for you for Archangel Metatron is the light body. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, excuse me. Beautiful. Okay, so we're working with the light body. Okay. So I don't want that card. I feel like it will distract me if I don't flip it back over. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have love. And so for you, Life Path 3, there's going to be an energy of love around you, and there's going to be an energy of intensity around you. And this could pertain to many things. But for you, though, I am feeling for Life Path 3 for August, I am thinking that it very well may pertain to a romantic relationship or something that you feel very strongly about or very passionate about. But interesting. There's a lot of pairs here. So let me just first just tell you my interpretations. Okay. So yes, so this is this is the love card, but there's a pair here in the two candles. There's a pair here in the two kites. There's a pair here in the, birth and death, right? The baby, and then the withered bones. And so you have three cards that have to do with twos. So there's something here for you, life path 3, for balance, change, and transformation. And also you have two major arcana cards in the love card and in the transition card. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So interesting. Yeah. So I'm wondering for you, is there something about a union and maybe the union not coming together in the smoothest way? And so there's maybe an energy of uh, uh, competition, or where the energy doesn't feel very cooperative. So it definitely feels like there's a lot of this. When I look at this candle, it feels hot. And like it's like the picture and the energy around you for August feels hot. And August is a hot month, but it feels hot. It feels like something very intense is going to be happening for you. And also this wand card has to do with intensity as well, because wands have to do with fire and inspiration, but the 5 card has to do with maybe there is some additional intensity around a relationship with someone. Maybe there's some conflict, or maybe there's some changes going on in that relationship. And then you have to begin to explore life path 3. What do these changes and these changes mean for you? And what are you really seeing, and what is being reflected back to you? Because what I'm noticing is in this figures, in this, she looks female, right? What I'm noticing for her is that the sky is being reflected back into her glasses. And so I'm getting for you, life path 3, you're really going to have to take a look and see what's being reflected back to you in your relationships and the changes that might be going on. Because definitely this means change. Fives are change. Fives are a very changeable number in numerology. And so if you have a 5 life path number, those people typically go through a lot of changes, where they live, where they work, how they present themselves. They're a very changeable, malleable number, and they go through a lot of, and they're a number that's open to experimentation. But for you, so I that's the big picture. But for you, life path 3, I feel like there is some changes going on around your relationship, and that you have to really take a look in the mirror and see what's being reflected back to you, because there's some transformations afoot. And I'm getting that it's probably some transformations that may be happening around your relationships and the energy you hold around relationships. And since you have two major arcana here, the love card and the transition card, that there's going to be some transitioning, and Spirit just said some shape shifting around your love, around your relationships. It may seem very conflictual. It may have that energy of conflict, of change, of, you know, this card says competition, but I'm saying to me, it feels like it's some change, and it may feel like you are at, not opposing, you and the energy around you may have feel unstable or at odds, but that's because you're going through a transformation, and that you really have to take a look in the mirror and look at yourself, and to really see what's happening around you. And then you have the energy of transformation here again in the death card, and that there's a lot of energy of transition, of growth and change. So this 5 is change, a change around a situation that's passionate for you, and this is a deepening of the change with this transitioning card. But ultimately, spirit, you have a lot of fire. Oh, that's the other thing that's coming up. You have a lot of fire here. And the other thing that's coming up is that ultimately, though, this is a time of triumph for you, that you will be triumphant, and there's going to be an energy of triumph around you. And the other thing I'm picking up in the cards for you, there's a lot of fire here. There's a flame here that feels very hot. This is a wands card. This is very hot. The element is fire. There's some, so you're going to have to remain cool, and you're going to have to remain grounded, because this explore card is a earth-based card. So at the center of the reading, you're receiving that you just have to stay cool, because the death card is also a fire card, because it's you're like being burned up in the fire. The things that you no longer need are being burned up in the fire so that you can transform. And then again, we have another fire card that is about you being triumphant, but it comes with a lot of very fiery energy and a lot of change. So I hope that made sense. So yeah, so what I'm seeing in these cards for you, Life Path 2, excuse me, Life Path 3, what I'm seeing for you, Life Path 3, is that there's a lot of energy of fire around you, a lot of energy of transformation and change. Yeah. And it definitely could be around relationships, the relationships that are, very, very close to you, and partnerships that are very significant to you. And it's going to feel like that these you and these relationships are at odds, but you have to remain cool, you have to remain grounded, so that you can, navigate this process of change and rebirth that you're going through. And that you will definitely have an energy of triumph around you, but there's going to be a lot of fire around you, Life Path 3. There's going to be a lot of fire around you. And the fire energy is just the energy of passion, and it's 100% the energy of transformation. So you are going through a transformation process. Spirit just said related to your relationships, your energy, and your being. Okay. Anything else? What would you like to say about the love card, Spirit? So Spirit is saying that the changes you're going through as far as your love relationships are actually generational changes. So it could definitely be something related to family and the relationships that are most important to you. Yeah, that's what I heard, generational changes. And that with you making these generational changes, you may feel at opposing odds within yourself, or even with members of your family, as you know, it may feel very conflictual, or they may not understand the changes you're going through, or it may feel like y'all are butting heads. But Spirit is saying cooler heads should prevail, and you just look at what you're seeing, and with a clear vision, and be curious about it, and work with the transitions that are taking place. And that is a transition for your own growth and process, and that to add greater meaning to your life. Spirit just said a transition for growth, for meaning, and for what's most important to you. It's just like it's like you're scraping off dead skin. It's like a lot of dead skin is just going to be scraped off, and work with that process of scraping off that dead skin. It's basically like an exfoliation. It's like an energy exfoliation. Okay. An energetic exfoliation. For those people who may not exfoliate. I love exfoliating, but yeah, so it's like it can be like gently slothed off, but the old dead skin is going to come off. And that is going to be this transition process that you're going to be coming through. But in the end, you will be triumphant, you will be victorious, and you will feel better for this change and this transformation you have gone through. Is there anything else, Spirit? Spirit is saying change and transition is a harbinger for new beginnings. It's a harbinger for change that's going to take place, that you were afraid to say you want, but you've always needed. A change that takes you to the truth of who you truly are and who you've always been meant to be. And it's about, for you, life path 3, it's about aligning with your truth and not being afraid of the outcome. And really stepping, I'm really drawn to this baby here. Can you see the little baby? I'm really drawn to her, or the baby, and how cute the baby is. And that this is your new beginning. It's like you're definitely getting ready to go through a period of rebirth. Yeah. You've sloughed off the old dead skin and you're going through a period of rebirth and newness and renewal. It's going to be feel very triumphant for you in the end. Anything else you'd like to say? And Spirit is just saying it's okay to embrace triumph, victory, and the changes that you're going to experience. So then we're going to go to the light body. So that's card number 38, chakra light body. So here we have it here. Wonderful card. Wonderful, wonderful card. So we're going to go to 38. 38. Okay. You are light. How easy it is to forget this crucial fact that you are light. Nothing thrives in this universe in darkness. Light is needed by every cell of your body to evolve and stay healthy and grow. You are asked to pay attention to your chakra system, which is the basis for distributing light around your entire system, both within your physical body and your auric fields as well. Light, broken down into its cascades of individual colors, can heal and support you at every level. You were born to embrace all the colors of the rainbow within you, and in fifth dimensional consciousness, you are able to assimilate more colors and lights than ever before. You are encouraged to experiment and visualize and breathe and use colors in new ways and for different purposes. Gone are the days of static colors contained in only one place. Instead, you are being encouraged to welcome rainbow light into every chakra, flowing out and refracting from white light itself as depicted in this card. You may be drawn to learning more about color therapy by pulling this card, by looking again at the colors within your home and in your wardrobe. As Metatron says, we have to be the colors. You may be drawn to one part of the color spectrum or one or two colors. Look into the meanings of these colors, but also experiment with new tones and variants. Open up to a world Open up to a new world of color and let it uplift, inspire, and support you at this time. Centers of such light are found not just within the 7 traditional chakra points within the physical body, but in out of body points too. These include your soul star, your stellar gateway, and your earth star chakra beneath your feet. Be aware that you are so much more than you ever realized. That is the truth. Be sensitive to how that which feels dense, challenging, and hard can often be softened and made gentle when lit up in rainbow radiance. And so that's felt into in this card for you, Life Path 3. I feel like you're going to be going into a softening, like something inside of you is going to soften in a really, really beautiful way. Take the time now to feel the flow of Metatron's light streaming down from above through you and into the earth. A limitless supply of healing, love, supportive energy are always there to replenish, restore, and serve you when called. Be consciously shining brightly. By consciously shining brightly, you help others do the same. They feel or sense or see the light that you carry, whether coming from your eyes, your hands, or your heart. It is within your very presence. Light and color are two of the most powerful energies in the world. Make sure your personal battery for both is running full, not empty. Ask Archangel Metatron to help you with this most important aspect of self-care, self-preservation, and acts of service to the world. To shine brightly, not shrinking into darkness, but always blazing with light. Ashe. Beautiful. Okay. So there's definitely some transformations and transitions going on for you, Life Path 3, and you're getting the message from Spirit to work with your light body, work with your chakra system, and work with colors to fortify yourself and strengthen yourself. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because remember, for August, there's going to be a lot of fire around you. So make sure you do things that are supportive to keep you in a cooler, more logical, a very grounded place. Because at the center of your reading, this is a card of being grounded. Yes, explore, be open to the transitions, but also I'm advising you to remain grounded since there's so much fire energy around you. So, excuse me. I hope this made sense for you, Life Path. I hope this made sense for you, Life Path 3. If you would like, if you would like an intuitive healing session where I use the Divine Healing Master Key, which is a multi-dimensional energy healing system, that information will be below. I use the Divine Healing Master Key, messages from your spirit guides, and the tarot for a very expanded holistic healing session. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when the next video comes out. And I hope this really resonated with you, Life Path 3. So my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. And so I'm wishing you a wonderful, wonderful August of 2024. Life Path 3. Peace.